Hello Cancer, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everybody for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please have a look at your subscription status, as I've had a few people now tell me that they were unsubscribed by YouTube accidentally. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. I'd appreciate that. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you like the video, as that helps me a whole lot and my channel, and it helps others because it circulates my video for everybody else. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Okay, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. It may, but it maybe resonate with a lot of you, but it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does and leave what doesn't behind. But be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as they will give you a much bigger, more well-rounded view of the timeline. So let's get going. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Three of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Transformation. I love that card. And this card, Seven of Swords, is in the position of part of the overall energy. Queen of Swords. Hermit, the Virgo card. Three of Swords. Well, that's interesting. Three of Water and Three of Swords. Look at how you have all blue down here and up over here, and all the earthy tones down here. I wonder if this will be blue. No, fire. Three of Wands. So this is your possible outcome position, okay? It might be where you need to head or where you are headed. This is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck, Messenger of Air or Knight of Swords. Okay, give me a minute to take a look at your cards and get a feel for any messages coming in. Okay, so overall energy, you've got a lot of head space going on here. You've got the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. She's wearing a mask in this card. You can see that. She's trying to I want to make sure I put this across the right way. The Seven of Swords is all about things being concealed or hidden. I'm not getting a feel for sneaky with this card, which it can be known as the sneaky card, but that's not at all the message I'm getting here. This is, I don't know if this is your energy or your person's, but I'm going to read it as though it's yours, Cancer, okay? Because I'm doing a reading for you. If it's your person's, you know, you can switch that up. But this is somebody that, do you see the two white doves above her? That's the couple. That is the soulmates. She's trying to fly in under the radar, so to speak. So she's hanging out with a couple of geese here, and I think that's a little duck. And she's wearing a mask. She's hiding. And she's got this little bird on her lap that's looking up at her, almost as if it's trying to tell her something. She's got one of these doves. It's landed on one of her wings. The other one's flying in. It's like they all know she's here, but she's staying statuesque because she's trying to not be seen. She's trying to be here without being seen. But like, it's so obvious that everybody sees her, and she's still just so I think what that says for me is maybe you're trying to conceal something. And I don't, it's going to be the way you think or feel, right? Because it's swords. So it's not like you're trying to conceal an item. You're trying to conceal what you're thinking. You don't want anybody to know what you're thinking. But it looks to me like they already know. If this is your soulmate, they probably do already know. They're probably very intuitive. You're probably speaking to each other telepathically. It's kind of cute though. So Messenger of Air or Knight of Swords. I always get the feeling in this deck anyways, with this card, that she is feeling very euphoric. Look at this lady's face, the look on her face. She's very subdued. She's just, here's what this is for me. I thank you, Spirit. This is surrender. This is having let go. Okay, so part of your energy is you're holding on. You're not letting go. You're not surrendering. You're not going with the flow. You're how do I put this? You're still, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you're still holding back, right? You're holding back. You don't want anything to be known. And over here, this is very much about surrendering and the feeling, the peace and the ease within that you feel when you do let go, when you finally do surrender to the process. Here, there's no surrendering to the process. This is somebody that's bucking the system. This is somebody that is not going with the flow. You have very crossed energies here, going in opposite directions. So over here, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, Cancer, but I had to charge my phone. I thought it was charged, but it very much was not charged. Anyways, I have your spread done, so we're going to go through it again. It is a good spread, though, I gotta say. Okay, so here in the beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is something that is very new to you in your world. It is very real in your world. This is the relationship. So this is possibly the beginning of the relationship. For some of you, it could be, like I said, lump sum money, because when I clarified it, you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So it could be love and money coming in for you. It could be that it's, for some of you, it's just straight up this relationship, but it's the relationship of all relationships. This is that once in a lifetime kind of relationship, right? This is the person that stirs something inside of you. This is that person. You can't stop thinking about them. They are the ones that in your mind, you're more than likely going to spend the rest of your life with them. This is your wife. This is your husband. This is your soulmate, your true soulmate. And they make you feel so good. Three of Cups. You want to scream to the world. You want to get on the tallest building and scream to the world that you're crazy about this person, that you've met your soulmate. They're in your life. But because it's the kind of relationship that it is, it's so intense. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Nothing. And it freaks you out. It really freaks you out. And when I clarified, you have the Three of Cups again. So this is screaming, jumping up and down for joy, wanting to get together with your family and your friends and tell them all about it and and celebrate it. And you also got the Four of Wands. This is likely your eternal soulmate. And that's why it feels the way it does. And that's why you're all up in your head over it. Because, like I said, it's just nothing you've ever experienced before in your life. And so this is creating a change in you. Transformation, right? This is you going through some kind of a growth period here. An inner growth though, right? And it's just so beautiful. It's the end to the old ways. It's the end to dating anymore, because you have found your person. And this creates this change within you. But the change within you, it's almost like, it feels to me like all of this up here is happening so fast to you that it forces a transformation. And when a transformation like that is forced, it's almost like the Tower card, but it's just not as bad as the Tower card, right? It's not as bad as the Tower moment, but it's bad enough that it causes you to freeze. You're frozen in I'm not going to say fear, but you're so up in your head analyzing and thinking and wondering, could this be? It's just so amazing. That's how good it is, Cancer. That's how good it gets. And it feels too good to be true. So I feel like you've also been hurt in the past, because you do have the Three of Swords down here. And this is a reminder to you of what happened before. Now, this could be the same person coming around again, although I don't have anything that tells me this is someone from the past. This is something coming back, okay? But with the Three of Swords down here, it feels to me like there was a bad breakup in the past with this person or with somebody else. And you remember the pain. You remember how that felt. And your feelings for this person are so strong. And we all know from experience that the pain that's caused in a breakup is going to be equal to or greater than the joy felt in the love of the relationship. And this one is so strong for you. You know, if this, well, this is you going down your path, right? You're going to realize that this is so intense that if it goes south, you're going to be taken out at the knees. So you're frozen. You're wearing a mask. You're concealing. It feels like you don't feel safe. You don't feel safe. What's the word I'm looking for? Just opening up. You don't feel safe opening up and letting this person truly see you. It feels to me like you're hiding. This is a card of concealment. So it feels to me like you're not lying or anything like that. You're holding back because you're afraid to let go. But that's part of your overall energy, and so is this. And this is very euphoric. This is you feeling euphoric and at peace because you're surrendering to it. That's where you need to end up, or where you do end up, is surrendering to the process. Now, the Queen of Swords, this could be, it could be your person. This would be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. She does not look like the Ice Queen in this deck. She looks like someone very, very knowledgeable, very enlightened, very, she's got a lot of wisdom, this lady. She's got experience and she's got wisdom. And look at, It's the same person. You are going to gain some clarity and some wisdom. And you're going to know. And that's how you get to this place of surrendering and just letting go and going with the flow. Doing some soul searching, figuring things out. Because you know, by this point in time, you know that this is someone that you want to be with. You want to tell them how you feel. You want to let them know that you want this. You want to let them know that in your mind, this is your dream person. This is the ultimate of relationships, of love relationships. And we also have the Four of Swords here. So this again, it's a break. There's a break here. So, you know, for some of you, it's a person that you've already been with, that there was a breakup. And that's what caused all this pain, this heartbreak. Do you see the light kind of to the side, but behind her, sort of? This is what's giving me the idea that this is from the past. This hurt, this pain happened in the past, but that light speaks of enlightenment, clarity. It had to happen. That had to happen either with this person, so you could both go through this transformation and growth period and soul search and realize who you are to each other. So when you come back together, you make it work, because you now have that understanding that this is your true soulmate. This is not somebody you want to let go of. You want this person and you want to let them know, but you're a little bit on the fence here because of the pain that you know you felt in the past, and you know you're going to feel if this goes south. But you do reach that place of getting in this ship. This is the Three of Wands. This is all about waiting for that proverbial ship to come in. You are not waiting. You've decided not to wait. You just jumped in that ship and you're going with it. You're gonna go with it and see what it brings back. You're moving forward with this, and you've made the decision. By the time you reach this point, you've made the decision. You jumped in. You're moving forward. You're not steering it. Do you notice that? There's no steering wheel here. There's no way for you to steer this little boat here. And you're not on ground. You're up in the air. You're on cloud 9, my friend. You are in heaven. You are feeling very euphoric. Sorry about that. I had to settle down my dog. Now, what did I do with my card? Oh, I set it down. Okay. Anyway, you reach that place of surrendering to the process, and you decide to move forward with this. And you're not waiting. You're going. You're going. The messenger of air. This is making me feel, it's got a bit of a duality to it, whereas it's the Knight of Swords, so it's very fast, forward-moving energy. Once you get out of this holding back that you feel you need to do, because this just moves so fast and it feels like nothing else, and it scares the crap out of you, understandably. And the movement forward is so fast it feels chaotic, but in a good way. In a good way. Look at her. She is so full of love and life and peace at the same time. And that's where you get to. Now I just want to take a look at other directions here for you. What do we need to look at, angels? Okay. The Three of Swords to the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Cups. Or Three of Cups, sorry. Three of Swords. letting go of this heartbreak over the breakup, whatever the pain that was felt because of the breakup with whoever it is. Okay, it's going to be different for all of you. That breakup is what puts you in this position of being frozen. You just, you feel like you can't move forward with this. You're just going to hold back. You're not going to allow this person to know how you feel, because you know that the minute you tell them that you feel the way they feel, this is going even faster forward. So you're putting the brakes on a little bit here, but when you let go of that way of being, it takes you back to this is where you begin with this person. This Three of Cups, this ecstatic feeling that you feel when you're with this person. And maybe if it is the same person, maybe that's why you had to break. It had to end so that you both would realize just who each other was to the other. Because you both have the knowing that this is eternal soulmates. You both know that. You can't not know that. There's just no way. Okay, going this way. Because Nine of Swords, because of the overanalyzing, the being stuck up inside your head, trying to work through this, you hold back. But it's going within that opens you up and allows you to decide, make that decision that you are going to move forward with this. And you're going to move forward very quickly, because here's where you do your soul searching. And if you go this way, this brand new beginning with this person that you are enamored with, that's what causes this transformation. Something around this partnership creates this transformation in you, this newness, this, like I said, this person stirs something inside you, and that's what this is. It creates that transformation and pushes you into doing this soul searching. Part of you, it feels to me like part of you doesn't want to move forward with this because of the pain that you've had in the past when relationships don't work out, or, you know, if this is a past person, the pain that you felt when the relationship didn't work out before. But you will move forward. You will figure this out and move forward, because you also know in the same breath that if you let this go, this is the person that would be the best thing to ever happen to you in your life. And you're not willing to let that go. You're just not willing to. This is an amazing reading. It absolutely is. I want to get a synchronicity oracle card for you. I think I'm done clarifying here. Are we done clarifying, angels? Oh, we're not done. Sorry. We're going to do the transformation card. Okay. Why is the transformation card here, angels? Please and thank you. Oh, Knight of Swords. You have a lot of duplicate cards here. Yeah, the transformation is, again, it goes two ways. The transformation happens because of the speed at which this moves forward, this relationship, how quickly you realize that it's as intense as it is. It's also the transformation that moves you forward very quickly, that makes you realize that you need to move quickly. Okay, let's get another one. Page of Swords. Yeah. Page of Swords is, it's a message, obviously, because it's a page, but it's not something you want to hear. This is, it's not bad news per se, but it's not what you want, what you're wanting. It's not what you want to hear. So that's why you move quickly, because you do not want to allow this to get to a place where it's not what you want it to be. Okay? You're not willing to let this go. Okay, angels, anything else? Okay, we are good to go. Synchronicity Oracle. What else can we tell Cancer, please, angels? Ooh, Cancer. This leads to an engagement. Maybe that's this down here. This is you deciding to move forward very quickly and not wait. And you know what? The Three of Cups, like I said, that is all about wanting to celebrate with friends and family. You're so excited about what you've got. You want to scream to the world. You want to yell it out that I am crazy in love with this woman and I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her. So you ask her, him, somebody's getting engaged here. Wow. That is, oh, you can't see it over there. Okay, we'll put it right there. Well, you still can't really see it. Okay, I'm going to put it right here because that's where it belongs. That is you making the decision that this is not going to come to an end. Okay, we're going to keep that one, but we're going to get a Just Ask Oracle card. Oh, that's 2 cards. So you're going to get 3 of these. You are on path, Cancer. You absolutely are on path. You start out on path and you continue on your path because you get thrown a little bit up here, but then you kind of come back on and you balance yourself a little bit by just doing what you need to do in the moment, and that is holding back, okay? And then you do some soul searching, you figure this out, you decide you want to make your move, you go ahead and do it, and it ends up the 2 of you getting engaged and being married down the road. Now, this might not happen within the next month, okay? This is your message for this month. But this could be just a forewarning of what's to come. It could be 6 months from now, Cancer. Okay? It's just how it works. It's just how it works. There's way too much here. You have free will. They have free will. You know, maybe you hold back longer than the universe would like you to. Who knows? Anyways, you are on path, which is great. Because they love you deeply, Cancer. You don't have to worry about this person. They do love you very much. But change your routine. And I'll tell you what that means. Dr. Joe Dispenza says that, and you know, it's not just him, it's research, it's fact, that when we get into routine, we move through life on autopilot, and we all know we do that. There's times you get behind the wheel of your car and you drive someplace you've driven every day for the last 20 years, maybe work. And you get to work one morning and you think, holy, I can't even remember driving here. How the hell did I get here without thinking about getting here? You don't have to, because you get into a place where your mind is no longer the brain. Your brain is no longer the mind. Your body is. And you get on autopilot. And what that does is it causes us to stagnate where we're at in our lives. So when you change up your routine, instead of getting up in the morning and going into the bathroom and looking at yourself in the mirror and maybe relieving yourself, and then you get in the shower and you do your shower thing, and you know, you have that routine every morning, switch it up just a little bit. Instead of, you know, if you do get up and get into the shower right away, instead of doing that, go make coffee first, then come back. Your body is going to say, hey, whoa, wait a minute, what are we doing? You're going to feel so out of sorts. But it causes different neurons in the brain to start wiring, or start firing and wiring, and it's going to do it differently. You can't have a change in your life. Things cannot change in your life if you don't change the way you are in your life. Does that make sense? If you're living life on autopilot, you're just always going to be living your life the way you've been living your life. You need to make changes so you can move forward, because that is going to be part of this transformation too. Okay? If you'd like more information about that, look for Dr. Joe Dispenza's videos on YouTube. He's amazing. He's a quantum physicist. He is a doctor. He was a chiropractor, and he had a really bad car accident, and well, you can watch his story, but he wasn't supposed to walk again, and he promised if he could walk again, he would teach others how to heal themselves, and that's what he's doing, and he's pretty amazing. Okay, so now if you would like some help, I'm going to ask the angels and the guides what it is that you need to do, be, think, and or feel in order to get the energy straight, move through this so that you can have this engagement outcome. I'm going to ask the guides. It's going to be in the extended. There will be a link up here. There will be a link below. Those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.